Hey guys, I've been scammed.
What?
Or at least they tried to scam me. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how the insurance scam in Canada works step by step so you don't fall for it. Here's what happened. A couple days ago, on a random Saturday afternoon when I was taking my afternoon nap, I got a phone call. Unfortunately, I didn't record the first half of the phone call, so I'm going to have to pretend that I'm the other lady on the phone.
请问是李先生吗？
So the lady introduced herself as an agent from Sun Life Financial and was asking for Mr. Lee on the phone. Now immediately I already knew that this was a scam. I've lived here for long enough and talked to enough scammers to know within half a second if a caller is a scammer or not. And plus, why would Sun Life Financial call you on a random Saturday afternoon? It makes no sense. Now here's the problem with content creators. For you normal people, when you get a scam call when you're napping, you'll do either two options. A, hang up the call, or B,
Go f yourself.
yeah, you'll probably cuss out the other party before you hang up the call. Which is what I would have done if I wasn't a content creator. So I went with option C.
请问是李先生吗？
Oh shit. Content.
什么？
没事, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something wrong with me. So unfortunately, scamming in Canada is becoming more and more frequent. According to ChatGPT, Canadians lost in 2024 $638 million due to frauds. That's up from $530 million in 2022. So I'm sure you heard of the Amazon scam, the CRA scam, the Microsoft scam. Most of these scams unfortunately operate out of India and Pakistan, which unfortunately gives India a bad rep. The reality is most of these scammers also scam their own ethnicity, so most Indians are also victims and hate these scammers. Now, what's less talked about are Chinese insurance and finance scammers. They usually target Chinese people in Canada or people with Chinese last names. Although I heard that they target other ethnicities as well. And since I have a Chinese last name, I was their target. So the lady asked if I was Mr. Lee and I said yes just to play along. And she told me that I had submitted a $3,700 claim on an appendix surgery back in October in Hunan province in China, and I needed to pay an advance fee to get that money. And I was like,
What? What are you talking about, man?
I mean, I said it in Chinese in the actual conversation, and she was like,
来，先生这边跟您确认一下，你是 Eric 是不是？
Now, a lot of you know that my name is Eric, and honestly, all my friends know me as Eric for the past 30 years. But that's my preferred name, not my actual name on my passport. So I'll never fill out any official documentation using the name Eric. But I played along and was like,
对，我是 Eric.
she read my phone number and I said yes, that's my phone number. I mean, she was just trying to sound legit. After some back and forth, I convinced her that I thought somebody had used my identity to submit an insurance fraud. Here's what I want you to realize. The way this scam works is in two stages. The first stage, they claim that I filed a $3,700 insurance payout and they needed a processing fee. I'm assuming they're asking for, I don't know, 10 to 15%. And a lot of people, when they hear $3,700 in payment, they'll be like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. Hell yeah, let's do that, 10 to 15%, and bam, they just got scammed. And during that process of processing your payment, they'll probably ask you for your personal information, like your PIN or SIN number or whatever valuable number that you have. And yeah, that's worth even more money. Because with that information, they can open fraudulent banks under your name, and everything they do that's fraudulent is your responsibility. Now, if the first stage doesn't work and you told them that you did not submit a request for $3,700 in insurance claim like I did, this is their second stage. They're gonna try to steal your information. Now remember, your information is worth a lot because they can do a bunch of illegal shit with your information. I was curious how they were gonna trick me into giving them my information, so here's how they tried to do it. So after I convinced her that I thought somebody had used my identity, she told me to file a police report. Now, she told me that I filed an insurance claim when I traveled to Hunan in China and had an accident. And because of that, I should file the police report to the police in Hunan, China. Bro, if I got my identity stolen in Canada, why would I call the police in Hunan, China? It makes no sense. I asked her if I should call the Canadian police instead, because you know, I'm Canadian and Sun Life Financial is Canadian, but she was pretty damn adamant that I don't. And after I filed my police report, I was supposed to email back Sun Life Financial the critical information. So my SIN number, my police report number, my name, my address, all that critical medical information back to them. Now, here's the thing. They want me to email my personal information and police report to this email address. You will not, I can't even believe this. They want me to email to asian@sunlightfinancial.com. Asian, ASIAN @sunlightfinancial.com. You cannot make this shit up. I mean, they are professional scammers. Maybe creativity isn't their strong suit. Anyways, she claimed that I had 2 hours to do this, or else the Canadian police will investigate me for some fraud or shit. Doesn't make any sense, right? Because he called the police in Hunan and somehow Canadian police would show up at my doorsteps. Anyways, she was kind enough to transfer me over to the Hunan police because I told her I didn't know how to contact the Hunan police, but once the police officer, I don't even think that was the real police officer, whatever, started asking me some personal questions, I just hung up the call. I mean, I thought I wasted them enough time. The entire call was about 30 minutes. I see it this way, you know, within that 30 minutes, they could be scamming another Canadian, so I view myself as a hero. Nah, I'm just an egomaniac loser that creates content. So here's how you can protect yourself if you get one of these calls. First of all, if it's outside normal business hours, that's a red flag. And if you think you're being scammed, what you can say is, look, I'm a little bit busy right now, but you know, tomorrow I'm free. Can I call Sun Life Financial or Manulife customer service to get this sorted out? Cause if they're scamming you, they'll find any excuse possible to make it as urgent as possible and make you not hang up. I tried that with a lady at Sun Life Financial. We know she's a scammer, but her excuse was this has legality issues and needs to be solved right now, or there's gonna be major problems for me. They're trying to make everything super time sensitive and super urgent. So if you feel like they're pressuring you to do something, it's probably a scam. And the last red flag, which I think is a more guaranteed telltale sign that you're being scammed, is when you pick up a call and you hear this sound. Or something similar. It's a beeping sound. It means that your call is being transferred to a scammer. These scamming facilities automate like 500 calls per minute. Most people don't pick up, but if you do pick up, that's why you'll hear the beeping sound, because you're being transferred to a scammer. Hey guys, so I'm editing this video. It's been about 10 days since I got the scam call, but a couple days ago I got the scam calls again, and this time I was able to record the conversation. Well, most of it I was in disarray. You'll see in a couple seconds, but I'm gonna show you how the scam works in real time so you can see what they were saying and what they want from you. So next part of the video is the actual call.
就是我们公司呢是在今年的10月26号有发现提交上来的就诊病历呢是有问题的，然后我们这边是没有给一个理赔，然后和你打电话做一个核实，保险不是您办理的吗？还是说什么？
好像我的资料被盗用了，就是我没有办保险，可是好像资料被盗用了。
好的，那个麻烦问一下，您之前您的 identity information 是有出过什么问题吗？
没有。
行，先生，那我再给您核对一下，您是这个 ERIC， 这个是您的一个英文名字吗？
是。
这边还有看到，当时办理保险登记了一个门牌号，地址是，好，这个是先生您在住的吗？
对。
行，先生，那这边就是没有找错人，先生。那您这个情况呢，我先给您声明一下，因为保单呢目前是处于一个骗保未遂的一个情况，如果构成骗保了的话，它是会停掉您在加拿大所有的医疗医保服务的，这个往后您再有申请理赔是会被拒绝，这个是对您会造成一个不必要的麻烦，先生。
那很，
主要是您这边有清楚您的这个 identity 是从哪里被他人盗用了吗？
没有诶，
因为我看到这份保单当时办理下来登记的是用了一个 passport 的一个扫描件，以及 SIN 的扫描件，近期有使用过您的护照吗？
没有啊。
那先生，我给您说一下，因为现在呢，确实是有很多的不法分子会去通过各种各样的手段去盗取我们公民的一个 information， 有些呢是会和这个医院诊所也是去勾结，去开立一个伪造的就诊病历来直接进行骗保，就有可能会出现像今天您这样的一个情况。
那该做什么呢？
对。那您这个问题呢，也是相对于比较简单的，先生。因为我们公司每年也会处理几千万这样的骗保的一个行为，有些更离谱的，像什么车祸呀、乱七八糟的。您这边呢，先生，我建议您呢是稍后呢去挂断电话，去进行一个报警的处理，来维护您的一个合法权益。 你请警察帮您调查清楚是什么人在10月22号去医院做的手术。调查清楚之后呢，给我们保险公司开了一个官方的证明文件，证明您没有在10月22号这天去做过手术。我们有收到呢，就会帮您把这个保单进行取消。刚才先生您说，您去报警，您去报警呢，这边是我需要给您一个依据的，然后这样是方便警察去帮您做调查。你手边有笔和纸吗？我把保单的详细信息告诉你，然后你去做报警，把这些信息提供给警察，
行，
让他们去帮您进行调查。那先记一下我们保险公司的名称，我们是 Sun Life Insurance 永明人寿保险。
OK， 好。
然后我这边有查看到这份保单的一个保单编号是大写的 CA 20253046-433，然后这边有查看到这个保险办理的时间是在今年的10月3号，是以线上办理的方式，在我们公司的官网进行的办理线上。然后就诊日期，它是在这个10月22日去就诊，然后申请理赔是在今年的10月26号。然后您再记一下，就是它这个理赔的金额是3686加元。然后这个就诊病因呢，就是冒充您去做这个手术的病因是肠胃科的盲肠炎手术。然后您再记一下这边的就诊医院。方便问一下先生，您在9月到这个10月份，您的 location 都是在加拿大吗？
对，我在多伦多这边。
对 ，OK。然后这边有查看到这个就诊的医院的地址也是比较奇怪，它是在这个中国湖南省长沙市湘雅第2医院，对，它是在这边去做的一个手术。我的名字叫艾伦陈，
怎么拼
？ALANCHEN。
然后 email 是什么呢？我没有你们 email 啊。
那行，那你记一下我们亚裔咨询部门的这个 email 吧，是 asian@
好。
ASIAN@SUN Sun Life， 也就是 Sun Life.com。
OK， 因为我在网上看是 service@sunlife.ca， 不是那个吗？
那个是我们公司的。我们这边是亚裔咨询部门的邮箱。刚才我这个 OPC 的同事说，因为您的身份信息被盗窃的这个情况，他们刚才是告诉我，需要您向一个事发地的警方去做一个报警的，然后请他们开立官方的证明文件 police report， 然后发送到我们公司。是这样的，这个您好像是需要打电话到中国这边的警察去做这个报警，先生。
所以不是加拿大这边，是中国那边。
对，他们告诉我说，因为加拿大的警察是没有办法帮您去到这个中国去做一个调查的，他们也是没有执法权所以说是需要先生您去打电话到中国这边去进行报警，然后请那边的警方来进行一个调查，调查清楚之后呢，发一个这个报案回执单给我们。
报湖南那边是不是？湖南的那个警察是不是？
对，就是这个中国湖南省长沙市湘雅第2医院。这边还有看到一个主治医师的名字，他叫做姚洪亮，姚医生。您再记一下这个医生的名字，然后您去报警呢，让警察也帮您去调查一下这个医生，看是不是医生盗用您的身份信息，然后来办理的这个伪造的就诊病历来进行骗保，是这样的。OK， 先生那您知道怎么去联系这个事发地的警察吗？
可以跟我讲吗？
您说我这边给您提供一下吗？
对。
OK， 先生就是为了避免我刚才给您提供保单的信息有我口误或者您有记录错误的地方，您这边就是方便再跟我核实一下嘛，就是帮我再核对几个东西，然后看看是有没有记录错误的地方。就从这个保单编号，你先告诉我一下。
CA 20253046-433，
就是他们说这边就是有一个协助您的方案可以提供给您，然后你看您这边是否需要。就是因为我本次通话呢全程都是有在录音，并且是具有一个法律效力的。然后最重要的呢，我们保险公司呢是需要先生您给警察说明，让警察呢给我们一个报案回执单。 也就是说证明您没有这个去做手术。我们这边有收到这个证明单之后呢，就可以帮你取消这份保单，你也就不用再担心这份保单以后产生的骗保责任影响到你本人的合法权益了。
没问题。那你刚刚有给我那个警察该怎么联络他们吗？因为我这边没有那个资讯。
他不是说要您去打电话给警察，是我们这边呢，就是 OPC 的同事是可以以公对公的形式将我们这通电话，就是说直接申诉到事发地附近的这个警察局这边，是这样的。
哦，应该是明白。好，那就行，那就这样子是不是？那我就等你们的回报吗？
好的，我这边有帮先生您去做这个申诉了。然后这边呢，也就是说您现在呢是不用挂断电话，您在线稍等30秒到1分钟左右，等待这个申诉接通。你好，长沙市公安局。
不好意思，我不知道发生什么事，那个好像有人盗用我的个人资料去办的那个保险。不是你这是哪个部门啊？你这是哪个部门？
我这边是长沙市公安局的呀，同志。你这边是想来报案是吧？
I don't even know what the happened there. First of all, I'm sorry to my Chinese friends, but like I speak a different accent. I speak a Taiwanese accent. That was Chinese accent. I couldn't, very northern Chinese accent. I couldn't understand a single thing he was saying. So I didn't record my previous conversation a couple days ago. Today's a Sunday. I recorded today's conversation a lot more. I'm dressed in super casual clothes. I'm sorry about that, but they tried to scam me again. Now, here's the thing about a lot of these scammers. They don't have your full information. They have a lot of your information from a couple years ago. So for me, I moved a long time ago. So they gave me my old address, my name, as you heard, not my official name. So a lot of information they have is wrong. I'm assuming that they just bought information from somewhere or it's leaked data from like years ago. And they're banking on the fact that you never moved and you don't have a official name that's different from your preferred name. So if you hear any of that, yeah, just hang up. Anyways, that's it for today. Hopefully you never receive these scam calls in the future, but if you do, you'll be able to determine if the calls are legit or from scammers. And of course, with the information from this video, hopefully you know how to protect yourself against these scammers. Anyways, if you like Canadian finance content, a sub to this channel will be greatly appreciated. And of course, if you're into vlogging and entertainment, a sub to my second channel will be greatly appreciated as well. And with that, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.